साथियों, पार्ट 3 में हम प्रीएम्बल में दिए गए जस्टिस के मीनिंग को समझेंगे। इनजस्टिस एनीवेयर इज ए थ्रेट टू जस्टिस एवरीवेयर। मार्टिन लूथर किंग जूनियर। The famous statement by one of the most influential leaders of the American civil rights movement in the 1950s and 1960s underlines the significance of justice to everyone at all times. Justice is regarded as the value that harmonizes liberty and equality. Thinkers have defined justice in multiple ways, but the essence lies in recognizing the equal dignity of all individuals and ensuring fair distribution of resources. The first part of this principle emphasizes that every individual must have equal opportunities and equal freedoms. The second part recognizes that in an unequal society, justice requires restructuring social and economic arrangements in such a way that the most disadvantaged section derive the greatest benefit. Every inequality, therefore, must be arranged to maximize the advantages of the least. A parallel idea was expressed by Mahatma Gandhi when he appealed to the rulers of the free India. Whenever you are in doubt about the course of action to take, recall the face of the poorest and weakest person you have seen and ask yourself if the step you contemplate would be of any use to them. This principle, later described as Antodaya, ensures that justice reaches the last person in the society. The preamble of the Constitution explicitly guarantees justice in three dimensions. One is social justice, second is economic justice, and third is political justice. India has long suffered from social inequalities based on caste, religion, class, gender, and race. Article 15 and 16 in the chapter of fundamental rights prohibit discrimination on grounds of birth based identity and ensuring the principle of affirmative action. The directive principles of state policy further direct the state to frame public policies aligned with the goals of social justice. Alongside social inequality, India also struggles with. To address this, the Indian Constitution incorporates the ideal of economic justice. Article 39 directs policies ensuring that all citizens have equal rights to adequate means of livelihood and that material resources are distributed in a manner preventing their concentration in a few hands. Similarly, Article 43 envisions that workers should receive a living wages and enjoy decent standards of life. On political justice, the Constitution of India adopted the principle of one person, one vote, and one vote, one value, thereby guaranteeing universal adult franchise. But the framers of the Constitution went beyond elections, emphasizing that democracy must not be limited to choosing representatives alone. They envisioned maximum decentralization of power so that people could participate directly in political process. Article 40 under the directive principles recommended the establishment of village panchayats. Later, the 73rd and 74th constitutional amendments institutionalized this vision by ensuring political decentralization through Panchayati Raj institutions and municipalities, thus bringing democracy to the grassroots. Justice permeates every sphere of national life, anchoring the republic in fairness and dignity for all. थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स फॉर वॉचिंग. अगले वीडियो में डेमोक्रेसी प्रियम्बल में दिए गए डेमोक्रेसी के शब्द के बारे में ब्रीफली पढ़ेंगे. थैंक यू. वेलकम फ्रेंड्स. आज पार्ट 4 में डेमोक्रेसी शब्द को प्रियम्बल में दिए गए शब्द डेमोक्रेसी के बारे में हम समझेंगे. डेमोक्रेसी. अब्राहम लिंकन्स ऑफ कोटेड definition captures the essence of democracy as a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. The underlying principle is collectively decision making. When individuals come together, differences of opinion naturally arise, even within a household. In a vast country like India, direct participation of every citizen in decision making is not practical. Hence, the framers of the Constitution adopted the model of representative and indirect democracy. Thus, the first core element of democracy is a system that enables collective decision making through elective representatives. Citizens elect their representatives through free and fair elections. The Constitution under Article 326 guarantees the right to vote on the basis of universal adult suffrage. This right to vote forms the second pillar of democracy freedom. Such freedom must extend to all individuals equally irrespective of their background. Equal respect for every opinion. That is, equality becomes the third foundational aspect of democracy. Multiple definitions of democracy exist, but Dr. B.R. Ambedkar offered a profound interpretation in his 1952 essay, Conditions Precedent for the Successful Working of Democracy. He defined democracy as a form of government by which revolutionary changes in the economic and social life of the people are brought about without bloodshed. This definition highlights two aspects. First, that democracy possesses the transformative power to bring change, and second, that it must do so non-violently. In this, Ambedkar's view converges with Mahatma Gandhi's emphasis on the principle of non-violence, ahimsa. Thus, democracy requires debate, dialogue, and deliberation in a spirit of non-violence. In sum, democracy is a system of collective decision making, ensuring that every individual enjoys freedom of expression, that all opinions carry equal dignity, and that political equality is realized through the principle of one person, one vote, and one vote of equal value. This framework is underpinned by fellowship and non-violence. To safeguard these principles, the Constitution provides for an independent election commission, guarantees fundamental rights of freedom and equality, directs the state to frame public policies, nourishing fellowship, and places upon citizen for duty of preserving harmony. थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स फॉर वॉचिंग. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम सेकुलरिज्म के बारे में जानेंगे. थैंक यू.